What's going on, everybody? Hitty's Thoughts here, coming at you with another Black Desert Online video for console. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the patch notes that were released in last night's maintenance update, and also we're going to take a look at the new events that have been added to the game. There's a fair bit to get through, which there normally always is, so we're going to try and get through it as fast as we can. But let's take a look at what's been added to the world of Black Desert console. The first thing is the Pit of Undying. So it says, the Crow's Nest is an island shrouded in fog. Only the bravest of sailors ever found their way here, and those that did manage to find it often end up staying here. Trannon Underfoe knows of the Crow's Nest and is willing to tell of its location to those adventurers who have already proved their worth. Follow his instructions and you too will be able to find the Crow's Nest and meet up with the first crow, the one who started this elusive order. In the Crow's Nest, you will discover the Pit of Undying. The Pit of Undying is a 1 vs 1 PvE arena where you get to face off against challenging bosses. Unlike the bosses you have faced so far in the world of Black Desert, you will need to pay close attention to your opponents and discover their weaknesses. To get to the Pit of Undying, you'll first need to complete a series of quests taking you to the Crow's Nest, and once you are there, you'll be able to challenge the fighters of Crow's Merchants Guild. So the Crow's Nest is located north of Ilia Island and is easily recognized due to its volcanic nature. You will need a boat if you wish to navigate there yourself. As it is in the Ross Sea, you will need to navigate without the use of the map or auto-pathing, so make sure you orientate yourself before you're reaching the Ross Sea. You can get there with a fishing boat, but it's probably going to take you a really long time, so if you've got a sailboat or a frigate, then you're going to get there a lot faster. In order to start the Pit of Undying, you will need to have the Undying Crow's insignia equipped on your character, which sits in your tome slot. To get this insignia, you will need to complete the Crow's Nest questline. These quests can be completed once per family on the character that is level 56 or higher. So the bosses that are here, they're relatively hard to beat. It says Evergart, a former member of Goyan mercenaries and a researcher of necromancy. Evergart is a formidable foe, so watch out for his powerful attacks. Brody is a skilled archer and an expert hunter. Brody is well known for laying traps to ensnare those in his sights. Man of Steel will chase down those who dare to challenge him in the Pit of Undying and smash them to pieces. Yulho is an elusive up-and-comer in the Pit of Undying. He is rarely seen, yet his name carries a lot of prestige. Defeating Yulho offers a large reward. And Kungar dreams of fighting in the honor of Great Schultz and has found home in the Pit of Undying. He is a daunting figure, and adventurers are warned he can be incredibly challenging for anyone who has to face him. These fights will vary depending on the insignia that your character wears while entering the Pit of Undying. The higher the level of your insignia, the more challenging the battles will be, and the greater amount of Seals of Undying items you will get. To get your first insignia, you will need to complete the Great Expedition Crow's Nest questline. If you die in the Pit of Undying during your main Crow's Nest questline, do not forfeit the quest, but interact with Chorpy for a rematch. So the rewards you get, basically, as you complete the bosses, every victory you get, you're going to be rewarded with Seals of Undying, and you can exchange these Seals of Undying for certain rewards, starting at fresh orange juice, going all the way down through to Cronstone bundles, fine accessory box, advice of Valks, combat XP, exchange coupons. Now, you can also instant travel to the Pit of Undying once you've completed a way into the quest line. So it says, once you have discovered the Crow's Nest for yourself and completing the required quest line, you'll be able to instantly teleport back to the Pit of Undying. This function is only available from Velia or the Crow's Nest, and you must not be in a party when trying to use this function, which will appear in the start menu. To have this function available, you first must have completed the Crow's Nest quest from Lavala. So just going off that as well, there's an event right now about that. So it says onwards to Crow's Nest. So Ruler P is looking for another adventurer to embark on and has her sights set on the ocean this time. But be prepared, as Ruler P also wants to check out Crow's Nest, where you'll be able to participate in the Pit of Undying for additional rewards. Join her on her travels to not only gain contribution XP, a vessel, and an advice of Valks plus 50, but also to spend time with Ruler P and fight in the Pit of Undying. So the first event for this is the Crow's Nest awaits. So during the event period, accept the event quest from Ruler P in Velia. So you can do a bunch of quests. You can see here you get contribution XP times 1000, you also get a ship license, which is just a fishing boat. You do a bunch of quests, you get 1000 contribution XP for each of these quests, and in the final quest, Adventurer's End, you also get an Advice of Valks plus 50. So that's something that everyone should probably be doing, especially if you're going to be going and doing the Crow's Nest quest line. The bosses are quite hard, but you can still get over to the island, get the knowledge, do all the other stuff first. So why not give it a go? The next event is Key to the Crow Shop. Basically what you can do, complete the quest to the bottom of the Pit of the Undying during the event period to get the reward below. Okay, so there you go. So you complete that quest there to the bottom of the Pit of Undying, and you can get 10 Seal of Undying every day. Alright, so now we've got the Trader's Graveyard. So the Hex Sanctuary is a classic spot for adventurers to test their mettle. The skeletons and wolves there send frights through the week, and after this test may never return. But recent discoveries in the area may change that, as the Trader's Graveyard has been discovered. Attacking the Trader's gravestones located throughout the area will attract an attention of grudge-bearing skeletons who will try to protect the gravestones. These skeletons will be imbued with pure hatred of the living, and as such will be considerably stronger than normal skeletons that protect Hex Sanctuary. Trader's Graveyard comes with a recommended AP of 160, so venture there if you dare. So you can see right there, that's where the Witch's Chapel is, and the Trader's Graveyard is right across the road over here. So basically what you do is you're going to attack on a whole bunch of gravestones, and you're going to get waves of monsters coming at you. And if you're doing it like solo, it's a really good way to kill a whole bunch of monsters, and you get a fair amount of rewards for it. I do believe that the money is not great. From what I've seen of people posting this on that's been released on PC, the money wasn't that great, but the experience that you get from this, I think it's kind of almost on par with Polly's Forest. So you can give it a go. Like the money wasn't the best, but you do get a lot of experience from killing the monsters there, so that's something for you guys to try out as well. There's been some item changes, just some descriptions to some crystals and stuff, just to make things a little bit more clear. And it also says that they've improved the 4-set effect description of Tria and Desert Camouflage outfits to include everything that is hidden, which is your character, family, and guild name. There's been a quest change. We've added a series of quests that will prompt you to obtain knowledge of various islands in the Balanos region. You'll be able to start this quest line with a character that is level 14 or higher, and in your family have completed the following quests: Boss Witch Hunting or Looking for Adventurers. Once these have been met, talk to Igor Batali in Velia to begin the quests. There's been some Node War and Conquest War changes. The max HP buff that is allowed during Conquest Wars in Balanos, Serendia, and Calpheon have been increased from plus 100 HP to plus 1000 HP. And we have removed the max HP minus 500 effect for conquering a territory consecutively. The max HP buff that is allowed during Node Wars has been increased from plus 100 HP to plus 500 HP. Reduced the cooldown for reviving in Conquest Wars. So before it was 60 to 120 seconds. Now it is 10 to 60 seconds. The cooldown reduction effect of recovery centers has not been changed. Changed the minimum AP DP accuracy adjusted for characters participating in Node and Conquest Wars. Now, there's been a whole bunch of character changes. This was released on Global Labs a little while ago, and it looks like it's just been added to console. So pretty much all characters got major buffs. So what you can do is, I'm not going to go through every character, but I'll have a quick look at the Sorceress, as that's my character, and I will leave this page in the description below, so you guys can come and have a look at your characters and see all of the changes that have been made to your character. So these skills here: Blade of Darkness for the Sorc, and Flow Cry of Darkness, they've got some changes to the basic attack power. They've all been increased. The Carson's Protection has been changed from 1 to 100. Going down the list, there's also been some damage reduction granted at different DP brackets. So there's been some modifications there. So you can see the changes depending on the DP brackets that you're at. And there's also been some AP brackets that have been added as well. So you can get additional AP depending on your AP bracket. More changes to the classes. The Sorceress, you can see the Shard of Darkness. They added this last time, but it looks like they've removed it. They added a new skill which will allow you to create up to 4 shards. It looks like that's been axed. Crow Food 2 added a new skill. Learning Crow Food 2 will allow you to use Storming Crow by consuming shards, even if you do not have enough stamina. Imminent Doom skill cooldown changed from 24 seconds down from 30 seconds. Bloody Calamity the skill cooldown has been changed from 40 seconds to 30 seconds, which is pretty cool because 40 seconds is a long time. Absolute Crow Flare, adding floating effect to the skill for a successful hit when the skill is used off cooldown. And Absolute Darkness improved the skill to be able to be usable in Quick Slot, which can be used also while in Awakening. Awakening skill changes. Soul Harvest increased the recovery effect of Shards of Darkness in the skill to recover 2 points per successful hit, up to a maximum of 8. Shadow Leap added a way to obtain increased AP effects by consuming shards. This consumes 10 shards, which will give the caster identical buffs as Shards of Darkness. Nightmare added super armor effects to the starting motions of the skill. Turn Back Slash and the Black Spirit Turn Back Slash added decrease all evasion effects upon the last successful hit of the skills. Blade of Darkness 1 to 3 increased PvE PvP damage of the summons by 30%, and Flow Cry of Darkness increased number of hits by 1. So looks like that's pretty much it. There's just a bunch of changes to all other classes. Again, I will link this page in the description below so you can come and have a look at your own class and you can see all of the changes that have been made. So the next event is the Dream Horse Part 2. So with the advent of Ardonat, stable keepers all over the world of Black Desert are willing to take in horses in exchange for certain invoices. These invoices can be exchanged for items that will further aid efforts in obtaining Ardonat. So basically what this is, it's just an event where you can go around, you can catch wild horses, you train them to level 15, and then you check them into the stable and you can exchange them for seals. Now the seals that you normally get, it looks like you're also going to be receiving these Imperial Training Delivery invoices. So the invoices that you're going to get are going to increase depending on the tier of the horse. So you can see a tier 1 horse is going to get you 2 invoices. A tier 4 horse is going to get you 8 invoices. A tier 6 is going to get you 12. A 7 is 14 and an 8 is 16. I don't know why you'd be handing in a tier 7 or a tier 8 horse into the stable. Probably even a tier 6, I probably wouldn't even hand that in, just because they're really valuable. You can use tier 6s to train up tier 8 horses, tier 7 horses, even tier 5s. You can train them. However, you can get these seals. Now the seals, you can, the invoices, you can exchange for these items. These items are what you need to create the Krogdalo Stone, which you need for awakening the Dream Horse. So one invoice will get you 1 Wind Shard or 1 Rumbling Earth Shard. You can exchange 45 invoices for a tier 7 horse, and 50 invoices will get you 1 of these blue horse gear items that have been recently added into the game. So you can craft those items yourself at the Stonetail Horse Ranch, but the items required to craft them are kind of annoying to get, and the items themselves are not the cheapest. They run up in the tens of millions in the central market at the moment. The price is probably going to increase at some point once people start making them, but that's a way for you guys to get them. So if you're doing some horse training and you're getting these invoices, it's a pretty good way to be able to get yourself some of this blue horse gear as well. Alright, moving on, we've got Moonlit Blessing. So there's another daily login reward, I guess you would call it. The more time you spend in the game, you're going to get some rewards. So during this event period from today until September 17th or 16th, depending on your location, I guess, 1 hour you're going to get 1 hard black crystal shard. 2 hours you're going to get 1 sharp shard. 3 hours you're going to get a moonlight shard. If you spend up to 4 hours on the weekends, you're going to get another Moonlight Shard, and 5 hours you're going to get a Blessed Message Scroll. So, and this is going to be every single day for this event period. So expect the prices of these items to go down in the marketplace as well. Taking a look at the next event, we've got Stay Healthy with the Black Spirit. Let's see, with social distancing being practiced across the globe, your mind and body are probably a bit exhausted. To wish our adventurers good health, the Black Spirit Health Project starts today. Plus some health tips from the Black Spirit. Okay, it's just making sure you're doing all your exercises at home and not spending too much time on the games. But that's up to you. No, now there is some things that you guys can get in the marketplace. In the Pearl Shop, you can get the Black Spirit Health Pack. This is the coolest part about this event. You can get an Advice of Elks plus 20, an Enhancement Help Kit times 1, Tangleweed times 1, Seaweed times 1, Agar times 1, and you can get it for a massive price of 100 silver. So the Tangleweed, Seaweed, and Agar, they're going to increase your health, your strength, and your other one, mental blank, can't think of it. All for 100 silver. The health pack number 2 is going to get you Artisan Memory times 5, Golden Seal of Panto times 2, and the Finto's Healthy Juice times 2, all for a massive price of 100 silver. And the health pack times 3 is going to get you a draft box and 10 Fruit of Yaranos, which is incredibly valuable for awakening your dream horse. That equates to about 20% of one of the categories required for the dream horse awakening, and that's 100 silver as well. Black Spirit special gifts. You can get a Black Spirit special gift from the Pearl Shop, which is an Advice of Elks plus 30 times 1. Extra Mount XP Scroll, 10 hours times 1. Extra Life XP Scroll times 1. Premium Elixir Box times 1, all for 100 silver. So there is a time limit on that. So these only run for like 1 day. So make sure you guys get in there and get those as fast as possible. Otherwise, you're going to miss out. The Black Spirit Special Gift 2, Shakatu's Luxury Box times 1, Health Suit Tea times 1 is 100 silver. And you can get the Black Spirit Special Gift 3, Cronstones 100, and Lara's Warm Tea 100 silver times 1, which is another 100 silver. So there's some really good items there, guys, and super cheap and super available. So make sure you just get in there while it lasts. There's been some changes in the Pearl Shop. So the Thanks Gift 2, you can get 3 Cronstones, 1 Valk's Cry, Awakened Sornal Siege Captain Summon Scroll, and Item Collection Increase Scroll, 60 minutes times 2, all for a massive 1 loyalty point. You get 100 loyalties every day automatically, so jump in there and grab that as well. It looks like that is running until the 9th of September, depending on your location. Triple Premium Pack, there's been some that's been discounted. Now the Splendid Adventure Box, which you can get 1 per family, you can get that again for 100 million silver. That's got some really cool items in there as well. The Splendid Adventure Box has been discounted. You can also buy a regular adventure box for the full price as well, so you can get yourself a couple of those if you want to spend pearls, and you can get 11 of them for 9,900 pearls. The Splendid Adventurer Box, these are the possible items that you can get. So you can get this for 100 million silver, and you can spend pearl items on there to get a couple extra as well. Advice of Elk Cronstones, another Advice of Elks plus 100. Another, you can get Splendid Adventure Box times 10, so you get a chance to get, you've got a 0.5% chance to get 10 more of these boxes. 1,000 Cronstones, 500 Cronstones, Halloween Outfit Box, Bloody Outfit Box, Arctic Fox, Young Black Dragon, Golden Hedgehog, Premium Outfit Box, Classic Outfit Box, Advice of Elks 40 to 60. You get a chance to get 2 of these Splendid Adventure Box. Tailoring Equipment coupon, Advice of Elks 35 to 45. 44 Artisan's Memory, Secret Book of Old Moon, Blessing of Camasilve, Artisan Memory 22, Young Griffin, Marmot, and 100 Cronstones. The other one you can get now is Inventory plus 1 expansion coupon times 2 for 150 pearls. Inventory plus 4 expansion coupons times 2 for 450 pearls. Inventory plus 8 expansion coupon, 800 pearls. Inventory 16 expansion coupon, 1,450 pearls. You can get the Lucky Fortune Pack, which got a Blessing of Camisylph, Item Collection Increase Scroll, Blessed Message Scroll for 1,250 pearls. So that's all of the items there. A lot of things have been discounted. A lot of things have been added. There's some really cool rewards available super cheap for all the guys who don't spend money on pearls. You have access to be able to buy the Splendid Adventurer box for 100 million silver, and you can get the other ones for the 1 loyalty and 100 silver for those bunch of other rewards. The items in the pearl shop. So take advantage of all of that stuff. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Let me know what you think about this event and the updates that have been added. And let me know what you think about the Crow's Nest. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on all of that and the Pit of Undying. So I look forward to chatting with you guys in the comment section below. Make sure you like this video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that bell button for notifications on future videos like this. I'll leave a link in the description for my Discord if you guys want to come chat with me on Discord. And if you want to see me playing live, there's a link to my Twitch so you can see me live streaming as well. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate all your support, and I will see you in the next video.